The Mastercard Foundation Africa Growth Fund is very focused on fund managers who are providing that more hands-on support to high-growth SMEs and high-growth businesses across the continent. And I think that can be different from what we've seen from other actors who have different strategies. So I think that hands-on, real clear focus on high-growth SMEs is definitely something that stands apart. The other piece, which I think I mentioned in the strategy, is that we are not only investing in tech, and we don't do tech for tech's sake, as I say, but really investing in those sectors that are driving Africa's economy and where we think growth potentially exists for creating jobs. I think that alignment around what really is going to make a difference in African economies and how can they help to catalyze that growth is important. And then the last one is that our funding ecosystem is still very early, and we need capital that is going to unlock growth for venture capital, for other types of private capital in the region. And unfortunately, for now, most of that capital has needed to come from outside. But I think what I've found most supportive is that the Mastercard Foundation Africa Growth Fund is really investing ideally alongside capital providers who are in Africa. They're investing into Africa, so really helping spark the investing ecosystem by having funds domiciled on the continent, which is a pretty big departure for many funds who maybe are domiciled in Europe or perhaps in the US or Cayman Islands or whichever other domicile they might have selected, but really saying, how can African fund managers be based in Africa with enough capital to demonstrate that this asset class makes sense? And it will take years to do so, but they're backing us with that intention in mind.